Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to wash your hands. I've already washed my hands. What you're going to do when you wash your hands, you're going to apply a lot of friction when you wash your hands, washing all the surfaces on your hand for at least 30 seconds to a minute. This is really crucial in getting the bacteria off your hands and using lots of soap, and using a lot of friction. And then you put the gloves on once you dry your hands off. And what you're going to need to do is that they have these gauze pads. This is what you're going to be sticking inside the wound. You're going to use long Q-tips for this, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. But what you're going to do is you're going to cut with the utility scissors, which I have. Well, I'll give to him, and you'll get them tomorrow. But you're going to cut the gauze pad into like a smaller amount, and that's what you're going to stick up in the wound. And when you get the gauze pad, they have some saline. He has some saline solution for you. You're gonna fill the cap with some saline solution, and you're just gonna like drench the gauze in the saline solution. And don't have it like too wet, but leave it mostly wet. So this is Aaron, the guy you're gonna be taking care of tomorrow. And what's been happening is that the gauze pad around his wound has been like connecting to his skin. So just to make it easier on him, if you have like a damp paper towel, like wet, like warm water, and just like run around like really gently out around the outside of the wound, just to like loosen up the skin from like sticking to his leg or sticking to the gauze pad, that'd be cool. So get some paper towels and just put on some warm water.
I'm just putting this right here because it was soaking up on the bed.
Okay. Like I said, just like gently around the outside of the wound. Just kind of around the outside, just brush it along with the wet paper towel. So this is the wound. As you can see, there's a crater, and then up underneath there's a tunnel. And as gently as possible, if any of this gauze is connected to the skin around the outside, just make sure that you can get to it. And as gently as possible, and he'll tell you when he's uncomfortable. But as gently as possible, pull it out. We're good, dude.
Yeah.
There's just some other stuff in there. And make sure that you clean it out really well. Pull any strands out that are like stuck to the surface. So it's actually looking a lot better. So what you're going to do right now is you're going to get the gauze pad, or the gauze that's stretched in the saline solution. These are the Q-tips that you're going to use, and basically what you're going to do is spread this out. So where you can like kind of get one end free, and from here you kind of just lay it into the wound, and gently as possible push it up this way. So just lay this into the wound and just kind of work it as gently as possible in there. I need you to stay steady, buddy.
Ah, sorry, that was my bad.
Yeah, that was your bad.
I need something to rest my leg on, like, I need to put this up.
Okay.
My leg
we're
twitches.
almost done, so.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't want to stab myself. Actually.
Okay. And just make sure that it's like, you won't go that far in, but go as far in as possible, just being as gentle as possible, and just lay the rest of the gauze over the wound. Like this. And then when you're done this, you're going to get one of the larger gauze pads. You can take your gloves off now. We're going to get one of these gauze pads and hopefully not drop it. And take whichever side and just lay it on top of the wound. Can you hold it there?
Yeah.
And then just wrap it up, first with this, and then with the ace bandage. And when you're done with this, roll it up into itself. Try not to touch anything because it's contaminated. And then throw it away. Throw the use supplies away, and then wash your hands when you're done. You'll have everything that you need. But if you run into any problems, call me when you're doing it. Yeah, that's it. So have fun.